Hey everyone, today I'm going to be replacing this clutch perch on the Banshee today with an OEM clutch perch. I purchased this used off of eBay. Got a pretty good deal on it. I got the clutch perch assembly with all the hardware, nuts and bolts, the lever, and it also even had the parking brake hardware as well, which I removed. The lever was slightly bent, so I straightened it out a little bit, and I may do a little bit more straightening to get the angle that I like. And it also came with a cable, a used cable that's in good condition. And I think I scored the whole thing for like $24, you know, pretty good deal. It's always good to have backup parts and backup clutch cables. You know, these things do break, have a tendency to break sometimes. I know this is a brand new cable I just put on. It's an OEM Yamaha, but they do break. They either break at the barrel end or at the opposite end, the clutch end, which I just became aware that you can actually buy the fittings, or they are the cable fittings, and you can actually repair these cables. You don't have to, you know, go buy a brand new one. So I've never done that before. I've never repaired one of those before. So I'm going to keep my old one I have and do a little bit of experimenting with that, with you know, just replacing the barrel ends. There's some really cool videos of people doing it. So why am I replacing this one? This is I think it's like a fly racing brand. They call this an easy perch or an easy clutch. It has 3 settings that you can put the barrel into on this lever. I have it in I think the firmest mode right now. And so one of the issues that I've become aware of recently here is the throw of the cable on the handlebar, you know, in conjunction with the grip. So I'm going to take a measurement here with my little micrometer and see how much throw that I'm getting on this cable with it fully compressed. So call that 22 millimeter approximately. And I'm not sure if that's the best way to measure it, but we'll call it 22 millimeters. And then once I assemble the stock perch, I'll do the same thing with this lever. So in the meantime, basically I had the threads were stripping out on this thing, and so I just jerry-rigged it with some cable ties and some tie wire. You can pretty much fix anything with tie wire and cable wires, but I was able to use this and it worked fine. I still had enough free play. Typically you want to be able to put like a nickel in there to get the right free play. Extremely important that you have free play on this, or you'll screw your clutch up. You'll wear your clutch up if if you have no free play, or too much free play. That's looking like the right distance for my hand to grab it. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good to me. Putting the bolt in with a scotch of anti-seize lubricant. There is like a little bushing here. Using a little bit of automatic transmission fluid to lube this cable. The right amount of free play. I like the hardware, you know, on all this OEM stuff. It's all good Japanese quality. Leave this loose and be able to adjust it while I'm out riding to where I like it. I usually try to take my finger, come down here on the clutch arm and activate it. Just make sure it's got some play down here as well as up here. Lock that down, good to go. So this one is actually about the same. Yeah, it is about the same. So, okay, well, that proves that. But this is a much smoother engagement than that other one, than that fly racing one I had. You know, if you look inside, you see how that barrel's all. This is what happened to this barrel. You know, it just got all boogered up at the end, and the cable was wearing and fraying on that. So just some things to kind of keep in mind, being aware of. It's probably, you know, it's a good idea to have extra parts of these levers around. Nothing worse than being on a riding trip and you screw up the perch. So extra parts, always a good idea. There we go, all finished. Much nicer pull than the other one. Goes all the way back to the grip. Put a little piece of wire tie on this rubber boot so it doesn't blow off, but I think that's going to be just fine. I'm really, really happy with that. So, okay, OEM for the win. Original equipment manufacturer parts. Thanks for watching.